4 years ago, junior cricket changed for the better. Participation at clubs increased, skill development improved, and the benefits of the updated match formats have been a huge success. Australian cricket has recently received feedback around concern of preparing shortened length pitches on turf wickets, mainly centred around excessive damage and the impact of the damage in the danger area, causing issues when needing to use the same pitch in a full-length game. So we investigated over the course of a week-long cricket carnival to determine whether or not modified formats were impacting the quality of the pitch. Footage was captured over 3 days, before play started on day 1, the end of that day, and then the end of days 2 and 3, for a total of 240 overs of play. It's important to mention that during the carnival there was almost 70 mils of rainfall, which allowed us to assess the wear on a wet wicket. The matches were played on an 18-metre pitch, measured stump to stump, and the oval utilised full square covers. Let's hear from Mitch Hewitt, Sports Turf Supervisor at the City of Stonington and curator of the wicket for this carnival, around how he normally prepares his wickets and how we approached preparing the shortened length wicket for this week.
Our usual preparation starts on Sunday night, where we give the wicket a nice heavy water, and then on around the Tuesday mark we'll give the wicket a cut and start rolling, and then our final thing we do on Friday is the mark up, and away they go for the weekend. With the shortened wicket for today's game, the preparation didn't change at all. The only thing we did different was we came into work on Sunday because of the weather for this week, but apart from that, nothing changed.
So let's take a look at Mitch's handiwork. As we mentioned before, the pitch is measured at 18 metres stump to stump, with another 1.22 metres measured in at each end where the crease lines were marked. As you can see, this is only a slight difference to where the pitch markings would be for a game played on a full-length cricket pitch. To start with, let's look at the overall condition of the whole wicket at various stages throughout the carnival. Even utilising full square covers, the wicket was quite wet throughout the week. This allowed us to truly assess the condition of the wicket in a worst-case scenario. What we can see here is that after day 1 and 80 overs of play on a wet wicket, there was very minimal impact. There were very few footmarks on the bowler's follow-through and the pitch was in good condition. Bear in mind that junior community games being played using an 18-metre pitch would only last for a maximum of 60 overs in a day, making the amount of wear even less than what we see here. The biggest concern we've heard from local curators and clubs is the wear that may occur in a danger area of a full-length pitch when playing games using a shortened length wicket. The concern lies when clubs need to use the same pitch for junior shortened length and full-length matches on the same day. In this view, the boxes show the bowling, popping and return creases, as well as the danger area. You can also see where the original full-length wicket measurements would be. As you can clearly see, after 80 overs, there are some minor footmarks on the 18-metre popping crease. However, there is no damage found inside the danger area. Let's now take a close-up look of what the wear looks like after 240 overs at the end of the carnival. While the wear has increased, the pitch is still in very good condition at both ends. Remember, this is the same pitch that has been used for 3 consecutive days, withstanding 240 overs of play, full square covers, and almost 70 mils of rain. There is no doubt this footage is reflective of what a worst-case scenario would look like. Even taking a close-up view of the crease box indicates very minor sprig and footmarks and scratch markings to indicate middle stump. For those concerned about the scratching of centre, this can be combated with the prior marking of middle stump before first ball, and umpires instructing players not to mark centre with their spikes. This technique has been successfully used in many different carnivals across the country. Let's hear from Mitch again around what he saw and his thoughts around the impact and recovery process.
The difference between a junior game and a senior game on a cricket wicket is night and day. Where the junior kids don't really touch the wicket all that much, they don't land as hard, so they gouge out the wicket a lot less, compared to a seniors game where you get your typical wear marks coming after the 40th, 50th over of a game. Our usual recovery methods after a game is to clay the wear areas and level them straight away, and then apply 20 ml of water. That process doesn't change over a shortened wicket. The only thing is we might need a tiny bit more clay, just a little bit further up the wicket in those follow-through areas.
To summarise, we found that over the course of 3 days, 240 overs and almost 70 mils of rain, there was limited impact on wear of the pitch. Importantly, wear was not found on the danger area and any recovery time on the rest of the pitch would be quick. There was no concern from the curator around wear and no concern around the impact wear would have on a senior game. A game could easily be played on the pitch in the afternoon.
After having a look at the wicket today, I'm very confident on allowing a full-length cricket game to be held. The wear areas aren't too scuffed up and they're not too deep. They're also not in a very dangerous area as the kids have short steps on their follow-through, so I'm happy to allow that to happen.